In the name of God, who makes kings look over his shoulder, who makes kings anxious to sleep, and who makes kings watch his booty. Dear Syria, Assad is a butcher whose family makes trillions in money off his country since 1970. In 1970, Israel was in a 6-year war with Egypt. The leaders of Israel have told us about a 6-day war, but it was not 6 days. It was 6 years. They were embattled with the Arab kings of the Middle East. Most notably, Egypt set mines through the Suez Canal and blocked tankers from getting to Israel from the port of Eilat. This is the time that the father butcher came to Damascus, halfway through the 6-year war in 1970. In 1970, the biggest project in Syria was to get the steel for the electricity grid. This money came from gas and phosphate revenues. Turkey is a rival to Syria. Any country of the East who wants to trade with the West must come through the lands of Turkey and Syria or find another route. Economically, these countries complement each other or compete with each other. The common industrial link for Turkey and Syria is via a very massive trade of gas via pipelines. The pipelines are a permanent economic feature of Turkey and Syria's landscape. As I described in my video of the economic history of Syria, how Syria has risen economically here at the turn of the century. Syria's economic rise is connected with phosphate and gas, and the last pillar of the economy of Syria is the electrical grid. 1 month before the start of the war in Israel and Gaza, there was a series of airstrikes in Syria which disabled the gas fields around Hasaka in the Kurdish territories. This was a Turkish military operation against the Syrian Kurdish authorities. The Turkish airstrikes disabled the gas pumps and the gas refineries and broke the gas machinery that must be specifically molded and imported. The Kurdish don't have the ability to replace these parts of these machines domestically. It will take more than a year and millions of dollars to make these gas drilling operations fully operational again. What we witnessed this summer during the bombings of the Kurdish gas fields was the capitulation of the Kurdish to the Turkish. The Turkish should never have been allowed in the airspace of the Kurdish gas fields if they expected to preserve the capacity to pump gas. As a consequence, for the Kurdish alienation of the Syrian people, who are not from a Kurdish family, the Kurdish have given a motive for the discontinuation of their power in the eyes of the people of Syria. The truth is, the Syrian people are not free and safe to walk on Kurdish lands in Syria. We wish for all of North Syria to be a free Syria. Allahu Akbar.